Hi, I'm Todd Clippinger, and welcome to the American Craftsman Workshop. As a carpenter and as a woodworker, the material that I'm typically handling is wood. But once in a while I need to cut metal. And it might be metal pipe or metal stock. If I'm cutting thin metal, of course I can use tin snips. For cutting pipe, you can use a hacksaw or a reciprocating saw as well. These might be found in your tool collection in a wood shop, or if you like to work on your house as well. But one of the things I don't like about the reciprocating saw is it tends to jump around a lot. And a lot of times when I'm making cuts, it's for a nice remodel project. I don't want the saw jumping around. If it's demolition, I don't care about the reciprocating saw jumping around a little bit. But a lot of times I need a clean cut, and I kind of needed I'm modifying a piece of metal stock here for my table saw to create just a splitter. And on something like this, I suppose I could use the hacksaw, but when it comes to metal, I'm not much of a hand tool guy. The tool that I really like to use, and I want to kind of introduce you to, is the Portaband. The Portaband is great. It's basically it's a portable bandsaw. That's what Portaband is short for. And for its size, it's really quite a heavy tool, and this aids in the smoothness of its cut. It also has a low gear range, and this creates a lot of high torque, and then also the ability to control the cut because it cuts at a slower rate. And because of its weight, it really plows into the metal pretty good and does a nice job of cutting. To aid in the control of it as well, it has a stop at the back of the cutting area, and you just allow the material to rest right against that, and you can quite quickly cut through most metal stock. When it comes to doing your furniture, you might find that you want to start incorporating brass rods and aluminum or some steel stock, and the Portaband will cut it all. This unit, if you're wondering, it ran about $300 several years ago when I bought it. I don't use it real heavy. It is a heavy machine, though. It is a pro level machine, and I would say that this would work for anybody that works metal on a daily basis. But for its cost, it is actually a great machine to add to your woodworking tool collection if you want to start incorporating some metal but wasn't sure quite how to cut it. And I can tell you, if you're cutting a bunch of handles or something out of brass or aluminum stock, just get a Portaband. You'll really like having it in the shop to use for cutting material like that. Once again, the great thing about it is it cuts so smoothly compared to trying to use a reciprocating saw, and you'll appreciate the power of a Portaband over a hacksaw. So, well, that's what I wanted to share with you from the American Craftsman Workshop this time, is simply that if you're starting to get into some metal cutting and you find that the hacksaw and the reciprocating saw just doesn't quite do it for you, you might want to take a look at the Portaband. They're a wonderful tool to have. Oh, and I have in Milwaukee, I can tell you right now, a lot of my peers, professional carpenters that have Makitas and DeWalt's, we've all had great service out of them. So I wouldn't say you have to buy a Milwaukee. I know Milwaukee wants me to say that they're the best, but quite honestly, there's a lot of competitive brands. And being a pro, I typically stick to the name brands because they usually give me more years of service. And I've seen a lot of the cheaper brands kind of break down where guys thought, oh, I'll just get the cheaper one. I'm not going to use it a lot. I've been more than happy with what I've spent on my Milwaukee several years ago. So anyways, that's it for this time from the American Craftsman Workshop. So until next time, be safe in your own shop.